8万的一个小金丢在地上，你都不会心疼。当北美昨天的总决赛打完之后，出现了戏剧性的一幕，这简简单单的一个小金价值，却是通向中国总决赛的门票。昨天北美也是决出了直通中国总决赛的2支队伍，当老外看见那个分数差距的时候，都跟 Poach 一样震惊了。
Oh my god, by 82K! By 82K!
80K.
Oh my god, bro.
No way.
Oh my fucking god.
And that stinger only got in with like 0.2 seconds left. I mean, it was on the line.
82K is the difference, guys. You know what, chat? This is why you can't complain about getting your CPUs out of servers. If these guys picked up 2 more CPUs, they would have gone to China.
Can I get a look at that last game for the SFC guy? Because I swear on my life, that fucking dude kept his teammates' ammo in his safe box.
那么至此，北美的队伍已经全部决出，他们是 AKA 和 INK。我越来越期待9月份的世界赛了，绝对包爽的。爽！让我们直接复盘一下昨天的最后3局。因为第2局流专，所以最后的3局专是关乎出现名额的最后时刻。第4局的抢专战惊现最后时刻，1v3的名场面。
Another incendiary coming on through. We try to go for it, but we lose our life in the process. Equal and nowhere, the last 2 members for the time being of that team, but it's Killzall. Just the lineups are so crazy for him in terms of those incendiaries.
Okay, JTH, they jump it, they get it, they at least reset it, but they get punished for it, and so does Bay. Black and Yellow down to a solo, Black and Yellow out of here. The perfect setup from Infant Baby, the perfect setup from Ink. They have maintained control over this alleyway with the long angle of the incendiaries. Singsung almost stole it on the first take. But the incendiary did just enough damage. That last tick took him out before he got the steal, which means as he went in and died, Equal also had to go in and die and get knocked at the very least. Unreal. Nowhere, the last remaining player on their feet for now, but they do have control of the brick currently. Jack Tan and Handsome just buying a little extra time on the map, getting their revive. They're going to be a duo fighting a full team of 3 of Ink.
Yeah, but Killzall is going for it right now. We know that JTH is focusing on getting their teammates back on up, but what they do is they extend on out through the hallway and decide, okay, we're going to hand on it now. So we still have this 2v3.
Nice. Ink's jumped the body, jumped Singsung's body, taking control, and Infant Baby is taking the power position in this alleyway. They know there's a lot of teams out of this map. We can play a little bit more aggressive when we have player advantage. They're going to swing on this fight. You're going to need a hero play from Jack Tan and Handsome, or Ink is going to be your first team. They get the knock. 1 down. It's a 3v1. If they play this correctly, they play over the top. They don't even need the help. They find one. But Grimmy's comes in from behind. We knew he'd play spoiler. He's got to win a 1v3. Jack Tan and Handsome are out of this lobby. Ink in control of the mantle brick right now, but plenty of time. Grimmy, as a solo, going to have to be the hero. Picks up 1.
1v2.
Full wiped. 2 players remaining. Getting nervous.
Plenty of time to make this work. Plenty of time. We just need to isolate them. If you're Ink, as long as you stay together, this should be a fight that you can take and win. Reminder here.
Here we go.
They came in fully kitted out with gold.
Whoa,
Mostly gold
hey.
ammo, but it doesn't even matter. He finds too easy. Grimmy looking for a clutch.
Through the smoke, finds the other. Does he win the 1v3, Grimmy? He is him. He is the hero. He waited, lied in wait. He is the alligator, the crocodile snapping at your ankles.
这里我只能说古这个干员的上限太高了，这哥们最后也够冷静，确实牛坏了。当时我这边的弹幕全部都在刷牛。
Unbelievable job from Grimmy. Perfect patience, perfect breaking sight lines to isolate the 1v3s into 1v1s. Unbelievable job. This kid is different.
当专开始破译，最后的机会就在眼前，谁都想赢得那个去中国参加总决赛的机会。第5场开始，为了最后的名额，所有的队伍全部来抢专。正如 Poach 说的，最后2场好像电影一样好看。让我们一起来看一下北美赛区的第5场抢专大战。
Ink just trying to find their way to the decoding station somehow, some way. Ortakuno has the AWM from, I believe, is that round 1 or was it round 3? Either way, a nice hold till this moment. to use it in this round. AWM going to be a game changer on this map as we head to the internal decoding station. And AKA grab the brick, AKA plant the brick, AKA start things off.
Setting on up, you got the Saniva, 2 engineers here for the defensive side of things, and a Toxic. So I like what we have around to use. Now, what we also have is that gold armor, gold helmet, some gold ammo in the hands of January. So we are kitted. Now, you think about what we're going to go up against. A couple of our other teams did come in with solid gold as well. SFC, the team that is on that win condition, actually playing on all purple right now, and only 1 player with gold ammo for the time being. And if they do decide they want to make use of this and shut the tournament down right now, they have just over 2.5 minutes to make their mark.
There's only one team that knows what weapon Articuno's brought in, and it's Ink. They just got hit with it. AWM holding some of these sight lanes. Extremely valuable. We're all body stacked in this kind of storage closet. Because again, Space City decoding stations are so interesting, but you can't actually hold right on top of them, I guess, unless you're a Saniva operator, which is a nice boon.
There's those audio cues, and we are just kind of shield walking our way up. Open the door, shut it, open the door, but it's Saniva v Saniva. These 1v1s have been some of the most interesting things I could have imagined. But on the backs of 60 MG, you got Articuno in January pilfering through. Some reinforcements coming in for Killzall here. But I like that we're repositioning. It's a little bit of a stalemate through that route.
Gonna play over the top. Eze is not waiting. Gonna swing in just to make sure there's nobody up above. Clears it out. Says it's all clear. Gonna move up. SFC, by the way, they're coming down here to close this tournament out. I'm a bit surprised. We saw them briefly. You can see them through the wall there. SFC is going to be in the green. If SFC get to this mantle break and get the decode, they win the tournament. We don't even play Game 6. We're about to hit 60 seconds on the clock. Frankly, all hell is about to break loose.
It really is, but are they going to be able to do it? If anything, I hope that what they can do is find some kills and boost up that loot value. Because, like you said, if there's another team that grabs the Mandel brick here, it's going to be so close in numbers. Look at SFC on the total assets compared to AKA right now, who is the current team decoding that. 0.9 million separating them.
Anybody that gets the brick now is getting all that much closer to LAN. SFC get the brick, they go to LAN. It comes down to assets. 30 seconds on the clock. And 60 MG is holding the lane as Saniva. Does anybody want to contest? If you're going to, you better move now. AKA gonna get this for free? There's no way, right? He's just gonna sit on it.
I think Ink's going. Killzall right now, the Saniva. The data swarm comes through, it's gonna start ticking. Once it connects, and look who's filtering through. January up and at him, but the beatdown is here. Saniva wants to get wild, but nowhere, down and out. SFC makes the play on a JTH elsewhere, but look at that. AKA still has it back. 2.5 minutes.
Unbelievable, Tiff. The Saniva standoff, and it actually goes to the side of Ink. 60 MG just didn't want to sell there, didn't want to risk dying. I think he could have gotten active, but we'll come back to that later. The timer reset. Everybody can breathe for a moment. 2 minutes on the clock. As AKA have stolen it back, by the way. Ink stole it to reset. AKA steal it back. A big moment, though, as massive fights breaking out across the map. The only team fully out is Black and Yellow, which was a long time ago. SFC took down a couple members of JTH, who are down to 2 now. As Mango have found an angle onto Spades, getting the full. It's a 3v1 down below on one member of SFC. Don't tell me he can do it again. Loco by himself. This time a new member of SFC trying to play hero in a 1v3. This time not going to make it out of dodge. Not this time. SFC back to the lobby. The tournament will not end here, but somebody could join them at the top of the leaderboard if they get this mantle brick.
The question is, can AKA close it out? They were so close the first time. They lose it. They steal it back. But this standoff with Ink inside the corridor will be difficult. Mengu, though, just trying to say, when is the right time to join the party.
Ink just stole it back, resetting to 2 minutes, and all of a sudden, AKA finds an angle. It's January on the off angle. That's actually taking down the Saniva operator, if I saw that correctly. It's a huge take. That means Ink can't get back to this position on the mantle brick. We gotta steal it. Wait, what? From behind! Mangu, welcome back to the party. Maybe at the bottom of the leaderboard, you're playing spoiler. Just kidding. You get wiped. All of a sudden, we are down to 1 player, January. Mangu's team set up a nice pinch on both sides after Ink got pushed off the point. Because of that, January is a solo right now. Ink still technically in control of the decode, but everybody taking a breath. We still have enough time on the clock for everybody to remake a play, get a couple revives, and try to fight for this final position on the mantle brick.
AKA back up to 2. They're trying to probably get their numbers back in the mix. Mengu now looking to get to a team of 2. But as all of this is occurring, that time is climbing down, and Ink is just a team of 3 looking to secure themselves a mantle brick, aka back up to full fighting potential here, and are yet gonna contest them again. Will they be able to steal it back? Because this time is just dwindling, and of course it will be, I believe, at a minute and a half if they can proclaim.
Oh, magnetic bomb to the head. There's efficacy in fire in the trading of blows. Battle, and only 1 player remaining for AKA. With a team of 2, they've got to force the equation, and they do it. AKA still down to 1. Ink will not go down without a fight. Ink with 20 seconds on the clock. Ink likely about to get the mantle brick, and they've got their friend able to get back into it, but Mangu's going to go for the steal. Maybe. No. Can't get inside in time. Eze trying not to sell, but we got to pay attention to this decoding station. You could win it right here if you look at it. No! Sing Song! Tan and Handsome coming in! It's utter chaos on the point. Mangu getting into the mix. Mantle brick has been extracted. Ink get the brick. They are alive. They have the mantle brick. No one's able to steal it in time. Now it's just about playing cleanup. Unbelievable sequence. Ink gets saved by the bell. Ink gets saved by their opponents. Ink get wiped, but they get the brick, and that's all that matters.
They did have some players alive when the mantle brick was decoded, so now we can just see everyone looking to clear things out. JTH full wiped. The only 2 players left on the map are here from Mengu right now.
So much chaos in the corridor here. This corridor can barely support 2 teams, let alone 5. The utter chaos ensues. Magnetic bombs, bullets flying. 1 team stands tall, but 1 team will be at the top of the leaderboard, and those squads are different. Mangu, the last remaining team on the map, gonna optimize their loot for the final minute or 2. It's like
在最后的第6局生死局中 ，AKA 率先开始破绽。
60 MG in a decent spot, maybe more than decent, finds one.
当时直播间里弹幕都在刷帅，这波操作确实帅。
60 MG says, "Thank you very much. I will yoink that kill." Equal plays down in numbers, backs off, and a nice take.
Yikes. While that was going on, Black and Yellow was actually able to pick up 1 member of the team, which, you know, if they get back to a full number, which it doesn't look like they're going to be able to, it does show kind of the X there. So they're going to be relegated down to a team of 2. Can they pull it off? Yes, especially with what we saw earlier. You talked about that hero play. It's possible, right? But less than a minute left here for AKA. They have locked down this corridor and have so far not had any challenge.
Yeah, this is so interesting. JTH is the only one that's going to challenge. Black and Yellow coming in as a duo, finally getting here. The problem is everybody is so incredibly late. Everybody has a timer. Mangu is just risking it for the biscuit. Mangu's saying, somebody will steal this. We're going to rely on their opposition to save this tournament. And because they're playing slow on the backside, they take out 1 member of Black and Yellow. Black and Yellow back down to a solo. Mangu's here. Get me to the mantle brick. Mangu's coming in to get to the party, but they're so late. 18 seconds. Jack, Tall, and Handsome. Tall, Tan, doesn't matter. They're getting into the mix. Black and Yellow out of this lobby. Black and Yellow not making land. I don't care. 9 seconds left on this mantle brick. No one's making a move for it. Mangu's late. You're too late, ladies and gentlemen. You're all dead, ladies and gentlemen. AKA wiping everybody. AKA getting the mantle brick. You move too slow. AKA fortune favors the bold, my friends. Job is not done. You got to get the full wipe and you're able to do it. See ya later. AKA wipes everybody.
Not only do they wipe everyone, of course they get the Mandel brick, but that might be enough kills to shoot them up the leaderboard in terms of that loot value, right? I see 7 kills, 2.1 million in value aside from that. We're going to focus on getting the res, and now you have so much time, just over 10 minutes, to focus on looting the map and getting out. So now if I'm SFC, who did not get a second Mandel brick, right? Did not double down, check and make sure they can really seal their ticket as we kind of run back that chaotic moment. Now everyone's just got to loot.
Insane plays, perfect setup. They force the hand of their opponents and everybody moved too late. The spin here, the perfect trades, the help of Articuno, but January going massive to get the full team wipe and the cleanup. Back to the action we go. A key factor here. The three
AKA 收拾完残局，一个人走了丢包，另外2个走飞升。通过总资产的面板信息，我们可以看到，最后基本已经锁定了第1名。与此同时 ，INK 和 SFC 已经拉了直升机，都准备直升机撤离。至此，北美决赛最戏剧性的一幕即将出现。
Playing this far away means they're likely going to be safe. No one's going to run all the way down from here now that there's an extraction point that's a lot closer. SFC moves there first. It's going to be a 3v2 for the middle extraction point. Look at the timers, folks. 60 seconds on the clock. Ink is late. Coming in late. They got to get a knockdown here, and they got to get an angle. Ink in trouble. They're not going to get there in time. Ink may not make land if they can't get to the extraction point. They don't have to kill him. They just got to get on it when this timer hits 0. It's 3 seconds. You got to get there. 1 second. Ink, do they get out? One member.
威龙没撤出去 ，SFC 和 INK 相差2.5米，威龙身上正好2.5米。这就是你开头看到，只差了1个小金的价值 ，INK 最终拿下第2名，真是戏剧性拉满了。